That's too fucking funny.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, I'm not excited about it. Like, I had a dentist tell me a long time ago that I probably have to get all of them taken out, but I haven't gone back to the dentist since then. Now I got this one actually coming in. It's been coming in for like a year and a half, probably longer than that, really.
Yeah, like I don't know. I remember like I got the one that I don't even remember what happened, but like I got one taken out and they're like, well, we're gonna leave these or it said something like he was gonna leave the one in because it like ended up being a match for my other teeth, and then it just like ended up fucking me, and then I got like all of them taken. But I've only been to the dentist like up until recently like 3 times. Anytime there's something like that I need taken care of, but just God, man, I started probably about 8 months ago, and I've been averaging about 2 trips a month up until like this last couple months.
Dude, that fucking sucks.
Dude, when I first started going, I literally was going like 2-3 times a month. It's just once every couple weeks. Oh, I gotta go to the dentist again. Oh, I gotta go to the dentist again. Oh, I gotta go to the dentist again. There's so much shit.
I was gonna say that's why your deductible's fucking almost taken care of.
Nah, because I got all that shit paid off and then it fucking refreshed March.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
March 1st, pieces of shit. I had to fucking restart everything, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Yeah. So like, I kind of regret like starting it that early. I should have just like waited, but I wasn't sure when everything like refreshed. I didn't know if it was like a year from day or a specific day.
Nah, I think it's just like from whenever you start.
Nope. That's wrong, because I started in like September, I think it was.
No, I mean like the thing is through work, right?
Yeah.
Then you should only be able to like open it or make changes or whatever like once a year.
Yeah. But
I think it should be the year from that day though, right?
No, everything refreshes on a certain day on March 1st. Like
that day that they give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like the cuz I think you can enroll if it's like past that day, but you can't like get on there and make changes and shit to it until that next time.
Yeah.
And they just have that one single day. They make it convenient for themselves, the sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what's shitty about that. Like, I was thinking about trying to find some different insurance, but, like, I only had, like, a month left. And I was like, fuck. I was like...
See, it's cool, like, I don't know, man. It's crazy where I'm at. We be having, like, meetings and stuff about it, and, like, reps from the insurance come in. And, like, everybody that's on the insurance plan has to go to one of, like, the conference rooms. It's, like, a big conference room, and they always have, like, not always, but usually have like little lunches or brunches or something for us, and like go sit there and listen to everybody talk. And they had a big old raffle this last time. I was like, shit,
nice. Yeah, we didn't have raffles. We had people come in from it. We did. I don't think we did. Well, no, it had to have been last year because that was the only time. It was either last year or the year before. It might have been the year before because that was the year I started. We had rep come in. They had like donuts and shit that they brought or we bought. I don't fucking know. I just know that I got a donut.
Yeah, donuts were there. It's all that matters.
Yeah, right. Dude, but that place that I be working at now, dude, they buy us food all the fucking time. Like, I think like my first 6 months there, they bought lunch like at least 4 or 5 times.
Nice.
Like somebody gets like 5, 10, 15 years, like they'll do like a lunch for them. They came around. They had a Cameo pizza food truck the one time. They had this donut truck come the one time.
Bro, we had some food trucks for shit
some
that
true
we did.
fucks. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's awesome. True, folks. Yeah. Well, one of them had these like seafood wraps or some shit, and like how much you think that shit a seafood wrap would be?
From a food truck?
Yeah.
Like $15-16?
$29.
Jesus Christ! Damn. Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Dude, it is. It is. I was like, man. Yeah, because I remember I was leaving and chef was like, don't forget to go and get you one of those seafood rolls for $29. And I was like, oh, I might get one for the wife too, huh? Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah, see, they buy us food. Like they'll have the truck come and like set up in our parking lot, and then
I just thought it was crazy that like, dude, you don't even understand how many restaurants we have. Like, they just got like restaurants in like all the different buildings that are all around, and like, and then they still have like all of them are open, and then they still got food trucks and stuff that come in, and I'm like, what are you guys doing?
It's
fucking wild,
yeah.
Man. We be putting out some food though the other day. We cooked. We was open for brunch from 10 till I think it was like 2 o'clock when they closed, and it was on Easter, and we had like 700 people that we served. I was like, that's a lot of fucking people.
That was a lot of people. See, I don't miss working in a kitchen like that.
But honestly, the easiest part of the whole thing was as soon as we opened up for like to start serving them. I was like the busy part was trying to get everything prepped and ready for it, which we come in and like we only serve food from specific times, and then we're like closed, but we come in plenty enough early to get everything set up and ready, so we're like always prepping in the back. Yeah. We have by the time you have to like actually put anything together up on the line, nothing takes more than about 3 minutes. It's so fucking nice.
See, like I think I would like that, but I've only ever worked in a kitchen where you're doing everything, like everything.
This is unlike any kitchen that I've ever been in, and like I started there and I was like, man, this is crazy. This like can't be like what it's like on a regular, and it is. And I'm just like mind blown at it, and I'm like, man, this is such a great system. Like everybody's got their spot. Everybody like, cause like they be doing banquet stuff and they be doing like dining room stuff and like I mean it's crazy. It's just there's food fucking going everywhere, but like everywhere's got its own employees. So, like, it's crazy. It fucking works so nice.
Yeah. I would say that's like that's pretty much like the assembly line fucking approach.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is.
Yeah. See, I could probably handle that. Like, the way you describe it and stuff would be cool, but I just don't miss working in a kitchen. Being like, does it get hot?
I mean, yeah, when you're on the line, it does, but when you're in the back, you're like,
well, yeah, I mean, you're not like in front of a fucking flat top or something.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
And really, like, I work out of the whole shift that I work, we're open for lunch for 2 hours. So like the whole shift is spent in the back, and then I go up for 2 hours, which a majority. Okay, so we open at noon, and then we stop serving at 2, and then about 12:30. We start breaking stuff down and like doing pre-close work. So you're off the line again doing pre-close work. And it's crazy, man. It's fucking wild. It's such a nice system.
Yeah. I'll stick to fucking factory work. Yeah, no, it don't get too hot. We gotta keep shit kind of cool because I work with ink, so it dries if it starts getting fucking warm.
I like working where I'm at now because like we be making fancy food like all the time, just some different fancy food all the time. So like I just be learning so much about different kind of foods. But that also turned into Anna bringing up the whole, well, you make better food than me when you cook. Yeah. So while you cook dinner, and I'm like, oh man,
like no, what the fuck?
That's not true. She's good ass cook.
Well, I mean, you could be a good cook, but when you just learn more things,
yeah,
it can seem like you're not. Yeah. Oh man, I haven't really sat down to not like sat down, but I haven't really like cooked anything in a long time. I need to take a vacation, cook some food, something.
Man, I made me some spaghetti and meatballs the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. So a while back at work, I'm working So one of the greatest things that I like about my job is the employee meal thing. Okay, so like if you want an employee meal, you have to have your ticket in by 11 o'clock. If you don't get your ticket in by 11 o'clock, you don't get your food. So you put it in there, and you can order an employee meal for the listed, where it's only one price. It's always like $5. You put it in there, and then you don't get to pick what you get. Like, we get to pick what the staff meal is for the day, and that's it. And I'm like, dude, that's great. So like anything that's like extra, leftover or stuff, or just like, oh, let's just throw this together and make this for a staff meal. And but the one time we did that, and do you know what the technical term for like a red sauce with meat in it is?
No.
Bolognese.
Oh, okay.
It's like the fancy word for it. So like you put.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I've heard that word before too, and I'm like, I wonder what the fuck that is.
Yeah, so you put you make a spaghetti and you put some meat in your fucking sauce. That's bolognese right there. So so making some spaghetti and meatballs the other night, and I was like, well, I'm gonna use most of this for meatballs, so there's not gonna be really a lot of meat left over. And she's like, "Oh, that's okay." She's like, "You can use it all for meat, for meatballs." I was like, "No." I was like, "I gotta save some." I was like, "I don't like or just sauce. I gotta have me a nice fucking bolognese." I was like, "I like it to be meaty though." And then, like the look that I got, it's fucking great. Like throwing out the fancy fucking words. I like a nice meaty bolognese.
You gotta pronounce the G though. Bolognese.
Bolognese. Bolognese.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Oh shit! I almost reached over and grabbed your coat.
Fuck this water. That's my Coke now. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious.
How far are you making in that game?
I just got that other bitch, that Mayel bitch. I just got her back. I found her in that house with the fucking ghost dude, and then I haven't done anything past that yet.
That ghost dude looks cool as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He like hangs out with you at your camp.
Is he at all the camps?
Yeah. He's you go and you talk to him, and you can upgrade. Okay, so you know how like in your fight you get the little tents, the energy tent, or the healing, or the revive tent. Yeah. You can you upgrade those. They're called tents, bitch.
Potions. Yeah. I got a revive tent yesterday, and I was like, oh, I got a fucking Phoenix up. Or no, Phoenix down.
Phoenix down?
Yeah, I said Phoenix down.
Yeah, it upgrades those to like just make them more powerful, and then what the fuck else does he do? Upgrade your weapons.
Oh, okay. So I've been gathering the shit, and
you probably can't even talk to him yet though, because it doesn't even sound like you're at the part where you can even get to a camp.
I've been to a camp. I've been to one before I fucking made it there. When you walk around on the continent the first time.
Okay.
I say, let me do a camp with that one bitch. Lune? Yeah, it was just me and her. But
did you talk to her?
Yeah, what the fuck was she talking about?
Always going to talk to him because I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it says you can have conversations with your party when you're at the camp. So.
Yeah.
But I've ran around. The camp was pretty big. Like they let you run around.
Yeah, that little cave.
Quite a big fucking.
That little cave that's empty. That's where the fucking Ghostface dude goes.
Oh, okay. So is it always the same camp then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. I get it.
Yeah, that's like your I don't know. I don't even know how to describe, because you don't even really need to ever go to them. You can if you want, but.
Well, I thought you said you had to talk to him to upgrade your shit.
Yeah, I see. You have to go there to upgrade, but you don't have to. Cause you find different weapons and shit. But if you if you look at a weapon, and you scroll through them, some of them have different letter grades for different attributes.
Yeah.
That gives bigger boosts when you're leveling those attributes up.
Oh.
So if you equip that weapon and say you're specifically trying to get boosts to something, then you want to equip a weapon that has good grades in whatever you're specifically trying to upgrade. Some of them are agility
that
and
makes
luck.
sense.
Some of them are strength and vitality.
But does it only work when you're leveling them up, or when you equip the weapon, are you getting a certain boost?
No, it gives you a certain boost, a specific boost to. You don't have to use it with leveling, but when you're leveling, whatever you are focusing that character on, you want a weapon that goes good with those stats.
Oh yeah,
because they give I'm pretty sure it's a specific boost. I don't think it's a percentage thing. I think it's a specific boost to a certain stat. So if you just want to mesh that well.
Yeah.
But then some of them have different fucking status effects. Okay, so the one, what's Mael? I had her, and her base attack, her base weapon had fire damage, and I found one of them fucking gestural things. You fought that dude? You said
the
gestural hexagon or some shit.
I think I fought one.
He was close to the puppet or the mime.
Oh, that dude? Yeah, I fought him a couple times. Yeah, I fought him a couple times, but I didn't go back and fight him.
Okay, so I fought 3 of them. One of them I ran away from because I couldn't do anything to him. I couldn't understand it, so I left. I didn't try it. I tried him 4 times. But the one was a fire dude, and if I hit dude with just my base attack, it healed him.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, because
so you had to use a skill or something?
Yeah, because you can get enemies that are weak against a certain thing, or they're they resist it or absorb it.
Yeah.
And if they absorb it, obviously it fucking heals them. And I was like, you motherfucker. Yeah, so then anytime it came up and I didn't have any action points with her, I just had to skip my turn or fucking use a fucking tent on somebody for something. Which kind of worked out because I just fucking refilled AP on people that needed that shit. So
I found quite a few Pictos. I've got 6 on.
Do you really know how that shit works?
Yeah. You get the Lumina, and then after you win 4 battles with them, you can just go in and turn those things on as long as you got the little Lumina points.
Yeah, as long
and
as
then you don't have to have the Picto equipped to have that on. But if you have the Picto on, then you
get
can't
extra boost.
Yeah, and you can't turn the Lumina off.
Yeah,
that you have equipped.
Yeah,
which I kind of that made sense. I was like, that don't feel like you had to explain that part, but yeah. But yeah, I found a fucking bunch.
Yeah,
of them bitches.
So make sure that you're switching those up, because I be going sprees and fucking forgetting about that shit.
I only have 11 of them, and I have them all equipped to everybody right now. But most of them are already like maxed out.
Do you upgrade your like attributes and shit as soon as you level up?
I'll usually wait like 2 or 3 levels and just do all of them.
What do you focus on?
I've just been going pretty even for the most part. I'll just get...
Don't worry about your defense. Because you could dodge and parry
I'll worry about whatever I want.
And put all your fucking... a lot of your shit into your fucking agility. Because that is your fucking turn meter.
Yeah,
turn speed.
Yeah, how fast you... How fucking often you play.
So then you start fucking going way more often than the fucking computer and just start fucking them up. And then, I mean, you got 2 weak shots that are just as strong as a strong shot. Then you start putting all your shit. Because, like, all I really focus on is fucking, I go to about 35 to 40 in agility. And then I'll start putting everything into fucking strength. And once I hit about 25, then I'll start focusing out on... Usually, like, luck, and then vitality, and then defense is always last. Because fuck that, I'd be dodging everything.
Pussy.
Dodging fucking... Man, parrying's hard.
I'm better at parrying than I am at dodging.
Really?
And they were like, dodging's easier. And I was like, not fucking really. I don't know, man. I suck with the timing.
Yeah, some of them, I mean... I thought that too, but I'm a little bit further in the game. Wait till you start Act 2, man. That shit gets... The game is fucking... Like, I almost told you no, because I want to be playing that game right now. That game is fucking fun.
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off about it, though?
Mm.
How are they going to make a game that cool for fucking... Full price is $50. But like every other game is going up to like $100.
Well, I mean, this. We just got lucky because this game just was already planned to come out. So this probably like hit like right at the end of that fucking $50 price point, man. Same thing with that Oblivion remaster that just came out.
You know why? You know why it was only $50?
Well, probably because it's not a fucking major title.
35 people made this game.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's just a little fucking... It's technically probably considered an indie game, really.
It is.
Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you could get 35 people that can make a game this cool, how come fucking Call of Duty's got fucking 1,000 people working on it and their shit's fucking bugged until the new game comes out?
Because all they want is the money out of it. They're not making a game, they're just making money. That's all they're doing now.
Dude, that shit pisses me off about new games. It's like everybody wants to chase that fucking live service model, but like nobody wants to like which is cool. You want to do that in your free fucking games. You don't charge people $100 to play the game, and then if you want to fucking do this limited time mode, you got to pay extra to get this black cell. And then now when we download stuff, you're gonna have to pay extra for that. Mm-hmm. And if you want your character to look any cooler, you're gonna have to pay extra for that.
Yeah, this is the Fortnite model, man.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I can't wait till there's like a
that's
fucking video game crash. And it's all gonna happen for like all the major studios, not the smaller ones. The smaller ones are gonna be cool.
No, I know, but it's gonna be the same shit. Like those studios that are small now putting out those sweet games in like 20 years. They're gonna be doing the same shit. They're gonna be cash grabbing, and then the next little ones are gonna come up and fucking do the same thing. Yeah. It's gonna be a vicious cycle, man.
That's okay. I just can't wait till it starts over and we start getting the good games again.
I mean, fuck, man. They keep making games like that Expedition 33. That
game was sweet as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's got to happen. It's like that game's got to be made, and then this fucking new Call of Duty's got to come out being way too overly aggressive with the monetization. It's got to come out and fucking further fucking displace people from that shit. Cause like just hearing about all the stuff that they're planning on, like I I don't have any interest. And I was like so hyped for. I stopped playing every game so I could only play zombies to get hyped for fucking Black Ops 6, and it was.
And it wasn't even enough to make you want to play the game through the whole season.
Yeah, man, it was fun when it first happened.
And then just everything's there. Everything's done for you.
Season 2 came out, and I was like, oh, Citadel was really cool for like the first couple times I played it, but then I'm like, these swords are... Like, the swords are cool if you could use them, but they shouldn't be a wonder weapon. Like, that was kind of lame. And then fucking the Tomb came out, and I was like, I'm kind of over this game. And then fucking the new map came out, which was really fucking fun. And I got back into it for a minute, and then we beat it a couple times, and now I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't really want to play anymore.
Yeah, right. I was just thinking it the other day. The only thing I really want to do now is they did Season 3 Reloaded, so now you can use the wonder weapons and all, and all the fucking
maps. Just the ray gun, too.
Well, yeah, but you can get it in all the maps. Yeah, you can get it on
all the maps, so I do kind of want to go and fight a couple bosses with it.
Fight that terminal boss with fucking the ray gun Mark II. And I don't even really care about doing the Tomb, but...
Fuck the Tomb.
Yeah.
Because if you take the Ray Gun Mark II into the Tomb, then you're probably gonna... His boss is gonna be immune to it, because you have to use bullet weapons against him.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's true.
That's the whole reason I don't want to play it, because I can't take a fucking third weapon in to be able to do damage, because I want to use the ray gun and that, because they have a quest to get the free ray gun. Then you need the fucking... staff to be able
to have the ice
finish
the
steps, and then you're fucked. And then you get to the fucking boss fight, and you literally like go in solo with the ray gun and the fucking ice staff, and you cannot do damage to the boss.
To him, yeah.
Like, how stupid is that?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Yeah, the Tomb was terrible.
And like, I had really high hopes that like they're dropping fucking new map every season. They're gonna keep it all the way up through all 6 seasons, but I'm betting they're just gonna fucking release the same old gobblegums and fucking perks that they just haven't released yet in seasons 5 and season 6. Which, how is this even a new game if you just like release it with half the old stuff and then re-release the old stuff and be like, look at our new stuff? What do you got? Healing aura? What?
Yeah, and they made a big deal about the fucking Frost Blast was the one that
which isn't even new.
Yeah, but it's not even new. It's not new and it's not good.
It never was.
Yeah, and then the same thing with
we're gonna bring back an iconic wonder weapon, the ice staff. The worst one out of all of them.
Yeah, dude.
The fucking ice staff.
Yeah, if they were gonna bring back an iconic wonder weapon,
the fire or the wind.
The wind staff was what I was gonna say. Yeah, the wind staff or the fire staff.
The fire staff.
So, I mean, even the lightning staff would be a little upgrade to the ice staff, dude. I hated using the ice staff. We used it for the shit that we had to, and then you just get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And that shit pissed me off with the iconic submachine gun too, and they give you the. Psh. It should have been the MP40.
Yeah, it should have been the MP40 for sure.
Like, that was so disappointing to me.
And like, it's just been pissing me off because like every selling point they've had since they released it is something old.
Yeah,
how is it a new game and you can't come up with anything new about it?
It's just a new way to wait.
We got Omni movement, guys. You can like. Cool.
Yeah, that was a big selling point of Black Ops 6.
Yeah, that's a feature that I've been wanting for a while, just to be able to run backwards. That's cool, but y'all shit on everything else.
Yeah, you didn't utilize it for anything else. Like there was no added like bonus to the game for Omni movement other than like, oh, you can dash side to side. It was never like there was never anything you had to use an Omni movement for like and I'm also, afterwards.
Okay, so I'm hearing that in the new Black Ops they're gonna expand upon Omni movement and you're gonna be able to do like wall running and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
I heard that.
Whatever, sounds kind of stupid.
It's gonna be like Black Ops 3 free run stuff. That was fun.
But getting into conspiracy land. The next Call of Duty is was it Sledgehammer, I think, or whoever, or Modern Warfare? Who makes Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare, yeah, Sledgehammer.
It's gonna be a Modern Warfare 4. So like that one, their big selling point is back to boots on the ground. We're gonna get rid of Omni movement and go back to normal movement. So they're just like making this to already knowing that they're not even gonna keep it. Why? Why not like focus on shit that you can fucking refine and make better? Not like, well, we can do this, which is going to annoy a lot of people, and then in a couple years, to like sell the game, we could say that we're going to get rid of it.
Right. And see, yeah, that's crazy because like they made it a point to make all the fucking Call of Duties on the same
the same engine.
Yeah.
So you can do that. Together. And I got like, which again, back to like what I've been saying since for forever is like, if they want a new game every year, why don't they just have each studio work on a section of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, just have it be
like Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. They're really good with the multiplayer. Let them go have fun. Treyarch, you guys can do the zombies. So go have
Obviously, fun. Yeah.
Infinity Ward, you guys can do the campaign because and like watch and learn. But
yeah. Like Infinity Ward, you guys suck. So you get to do the shittiest part of the whole game.
And then I feel like that would like ease up a whole bunch more shit, and then all the relief people can focus on your whatever the fuck Warzone wants to do, and like that can be your free game where you can like aggressively over monetize everything.
Yeah.
Why the fuck that doesn't work?
Dude, I agree though. Like,
then you don't have like. You don't need one studio to come over and help with this section of this part of the game.
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand why they wouldn't do something like that because it's all under Activision anyway.
Yeah.
So like
they all are working on the same fucking thing that they're all working on, but you don't have to do 3 separate things.
Yeah, right. I would say, I think you got to think just being able to, instead of having each studio have to make the whole entire game and they get one section, that's going to make it's going to make it easier on the employees. You could be able to streamline it. You don't have to split small companies into the fucking departments.
The three departments. And like, well, you're going to do zombies for this game. You're going to do multiplayer for this game.
You just have each studio do one thing, and then they all work together under one fucking Call of Duty title. Like, yeah, it makes sense to me. I don't know why the fuck they wouldn't do that shit, but I'm sure it's fucking stupid reason.
Probably because fucking...
It's all logistical. It's all fucking bullshit.
There's a better way to make money for the shareholders, which is the most important thing in gaming today. Is how much money can be made for the shareholders.
It's all political crap.
I was hungry and thirsty.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That is.
So I've been playing. Dustin bought that Zelda ROM hack. It's the Voyager of Time, and
Voyager of Time.
It's been pretty fucking sweet so far. It's kind of like half of what I'm always talking about when I'm talking about like remastering Ocarina of Time. Like it's using the same thing. It's just somebody took Ocarina of Time and tweaked the fucking game program in the cartridge, or like made their own. Oh, that's like a boot. I'm pretty sure that's a bootleg of a bootleg though, because the quality kind of fucking sucks. And then like I seen a couple videos online, and like it just looks way better on those. And I'm like, somebody had to just like, but Dustin said it was only $20, so it doesn't surprise me. But it works. Fucking.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, but like it's just more. It's more roundabout like. I wish it was more like able to do like free roam stuff, but it still kind of forces you to do a linear path But compared to the old game, you gotta do, like, more roundabout ways. Like, you do the Deku tree, and then you gotta go off and find the other, and find the other weapons and stuff before you can get into the next dungeon, as opposed to just going to the next dungeon and finding the item you need inside there. So it's shaking up, like, how you get to each dungeon. Not the order that you're doing it in.
But just how you, like, get to them.
Yeah. So instead of just finding...
So, like, do you prefer, like, open world approach or linear approach?
For Zelda, I would say I would probably prefer the old linear paths, just because they haven't done justice, in my view, with the open world. Like, Breath of the Wild was sweet. I got real into that, but I don't know. It just, Tears of the Kingdom feels the same. So I haven't really been able to get too into that. But I do feel like the traditional titles are more like my style. But at the same time, I think overall I would prefer an open world. But I would do it differently. Because I think what turns me off of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is, like, your weapons break. I fucking hate it. So a big part of the game is, like, looking for these weapons.
That mechanic in any game is fucking annoying.
Yeah. I would rather have, like, you find the Master Sword, you have your sword before that, like in Ocarina of Time, it would be like the Kokiri sword or whatever, and then you have the big Goron sword, and you got your 3, and then I would prefer you have like a skill tree with each of them, and you be able to
earn a leveling system.
Yeah, some shit like that. And then, like, if they wanted to have, like, different outfits like they do in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you can buy the headpiece, body piece, and pants and shit. I feel like if you want to do that, you just have, like, a leveling system with that. They kind of do, because you can go to the Great Fairies in Breath of the Wild and shit, and they'll upgrade the, like, what each piece of clothing does. They'll, like, enhance the bonuses you get.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a good fucking thing, you know, be able to find your outfits, be able to mix and match what you want for your stats and shit. I feel like I want something like that. And then, like,
okay, but what if you, like, find something that looks cooler, but, like, there's something else that has better stats?
Okay, so it's funny that you bring that up, because one of my favorite fucking things in God of War is that you can set the
transmogrify or whatever the fuck.
Oh, I don't know what you just set the appearance to whatever. Like, you can change the appearance of your weapons that you're wearing, or what you're wearing, to anything that you have. I think the first game I seen that in was Hogwarts Legacy.
So I think the first game I seen that in was fucking Atlas.
Oh yeah, well, see, you didn't play Hogwarts Legacy though.
I didn't play Hogwarts Legacy, but it was in Atlas. It was in fucking what was that one game that I played?
I think there's a lot of games that adopted it. I don't know, like, what the first game that did it was, but the first one that I ever seen
but like that
was Hogwarts.
That is so cool that, like, that's a feature, because, like, that,
yeah. Good, dude, there's been times like that where you just, like, this armor looks so much cooler, but it's got way worse stats.
But like, the stats are shit, and you're like, well, this is stupid.
But, like, this one's so much better, but I like the way this one... Yeah, there's been those situations before.
Okay, so, yeah, as long as they got that I'm cool with it.
I wonder if you'd be able to do that in Expedition 33.
Okay, so...
Hopefully.
Their outfits don't have stats.
Oh, good.
So, there is I don't know if it asks you at the very beginning or like some point when you get your first outfit and change it or something, but like it asks you if you want to use the outfits that you pick for your character.
Oh yeah, in the cutscenes.
And like, okay, so like, for example, one of the hair pieces that I got, I think I fucking found from a merchant on the continent or something. For I think it's Mael, is the gestural hair where it like six straight up. It's got the band and it just like six straight up. So like I got that for her. It's just like I got a mime outfit for all the people. So I had like
I got the mime outfit.
I had
for
every
Gustav.
single person on my character running around in full mime outfits.
That's awesome.
Hats and all. It was fucking great.
I've only found the two mimes. That one in the very first area, and then that one that you were talking about.
I think I fought 3, maybe Gustav. 4. But I mean, I'm in Act 2 right now. Like I'm a little bit into Act 2, and I'm telling you, once you hit Act 2, you're gonna be like mind fucked for a minute and be like, oh shit, shit gets fucking crazy.
Yeah. I would say there's still some shit that like I kind of understand what's going on, but there's still some things that I could sort out some more. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, same.
But bro, I can't stop playing that Zelda either. Cause it's just
that's like, understandable.
I'm pissed off right now because I'm stuck in the fire temple. Because I started doing the forest temple.
The tire temple.
Well, yeah. So like this is what I was talking about. I started to do the fire temple or the forest temple, and then to get into the forest temple, you got to find the Megaton Hammer. Well, in Ocarina of Time, you get the Megaton Hammer in the fire temple. So I get into the fire temple, and then I can't do the fire temple without the bow and arrow. I'm like, motherfucker. So I go find the bow wherever the fuck that's at, and then I go back to the fire temple, and then I needed like something else. So I had to go back to the forest temple. Dude, I went back like 3 or 4 times. That's a lot of
back and forth.
Yeah, and then I just started going around looking for shit. And like the Megaton Hammer was at the bottom of the well instead of in the fire temple. Whereas normally in the bottom of the well you find the Lens of Truth. You get the hook shot when you're a kid, but you can't use it until you're an adult. So it's just like kind of like a randomizer type
stupid.
thing. I was upset. But you can use the blue and the red tunic as a kid in this one, so you can stay in Death Mountain, and you can stay underwater, but you can't use like iron. Some of them go. Well, I don't know. I guess you can't really say Goron's on meth because they're slow as shit.
Got some of them to be rolling down the mountain, bro.
Yeah. I was saying you do have the one that rolls down the mountain at you.
Don't some of them just be like falling while you're walking though, or is that just rocks?
That's rocks when you go up to the top before you beat the fire temple and stuff. It throws like it's erupting at you. But there is one Goron that rolls from the entrance of Goron City down the fucking path at you. So yeah, he's the meth head. No, yeah, I've been playing that one, and I'm like halfway through the fire temple now. So I'm gonna figure out how to do the fire temple before I fucking. I'm hoping because they said something about finding a special weapon in the fire temple that fires projectiles. And I'm like, okay, you're not gonna get a gun. And obviously I already have the slingshot and stuff. I was like, it's gotta mean like literally fires your projectiles. So I think it's gonna give me the fire arrows, which is what I need to get farther in the forest temple. But if I beat this fire temple and I don't get the fire arrows, I'm going to be pissed. Because then I got to fucking wander around and try to figure out where the fuck
you got to go to get the fire arrows.
Because the only equipment I don't have right now
it makes sense that they would be in the tire temple.
Yeah. Well, normally you get them after you beat the water temple, and then you got to shoot an arrow at the sun, and that's how you get the fire arrows. But the only things I have left to find are the light arrows, the fire arrows, and Nehru's love. That's the only equipment I have left to find.
The onlyest thing you need to find?
That's the onlyest. I was doing the Bigoron sword fucking... Okay, that's the Big Goron sword, but I would say Bigoron. That's what it looks like.
I was literally just going to ask you, alright, which one is it? The Bigoron or the Big Goron? Because I've heard you say both of them now.
I usually say Bigoron sword. But I said Big Goron because people are stupid and would probably say it. I feel like if it was Big Goron sword, it would be like big and then Goron would be capitalized too. But it's all like one word. So I'm like, it makes sense. Bigoron. And like, if you're a giant Goron, wouldn't you want your name to be Bigoron instead of Big Goron? Like, I think that sounds cooler. I wouldn't want people coming up to me just calling me a big Goron. That would make me feel like a fat ass.
Sure, Big Goron picked up a giant sword.
Oh, that's awesome. I fucking yeah. So that's where I'm at with like video games, man. That shit's fucking crazy.
Need to learn how to make games so I can make one.
That's a lot of work though.
No.
On top of like going to work. Like if I had a lot more time, that would be sweet as shit. But I gotta have a stupid job. Pay bills and stuff.
Just be homeless.
I could. I should have gone to college and gotten a degree in psychology.
Just convince people to give you money for nothing.
Yeah, right. Just go fucking use a bunch of big ass fancy words.
Pay me.
Yeah, right. They go like, I charge you $350 an hour, and you're gonna come back every week for the rest of your life.
Go tell all your friends.
Yeah, that's crazy though, because I think $350 for a therapy session is like kind of normal, and some people be doing that shit once a week, and I'm like, how the fuck are you paying for? That's $1,400 a month. Who the fuck has that kind of money on
Insurance.
top of it? Yeah, that's crazy though. Like, all you're doing is talking to somebody. That's crazy. It's crazy to me that insurance would cover therapy sessions, but not like some major medical fucking procedures. Like, this seems kind of backwards.
But like, if insurance covers some of those major medical procedures, then they don't have you coming back for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
I forgot. We gotta stay sick.
Yeah. Hate to be all conspiracy theorist, but
Theorist. Yeah, I don't know. That one seems kind of weird. You know, I agree with that.
So crazy.
So, do you think Jon Jones is gonna fight Tom Aspinall?
Yeah.
Go on.
I think it's all just like a big fucking a big ploy from fucking the UFC, because they're trying to like do that big fucking deal with a streaming service. Most people think it's Netflix or whatever, but they're trying to.
It is Netflix. I'm pretty sure they said it.
I think they were like one of the people that they were talking to, but I don't think it's actually Netflix, because like the one thing that I was seeing about that was Netflix doesn't want to do like a exclusive like deal with the UFC. They only want to cherry pick events. They want their big events to go to Netflix, which
I don't know. I heard Joe Rogan talking about it, so that's why I fucking
see
I figured he would know.
Yeah, well, I heard that they were like talking, but I heard that like that's what Netflix wanted, and I don't really see the UFC wanted just do a couple events on Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Because that wouldn't make sense for them because they would still have to put on all their events, and then like Netflix is only going to pick up a couple, so they would have to. I mean, they could probably do multiple deals, but I don't see Dana White
multiple though. I see him wanting to do like one deal.
Yeah,
with one person.
Yeah,
you know. So I feel like it'd be a different stream, but I don't really know any other streaming company that would stream fucking fights and has that much money. Maybe
Hulu,
Prime.
Man, Hulu. I swear to God, that would
Disney?
that would be so awesome.
Disney?
Well, that's a good point. It would be under Disney, huh? Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I think that might be a good idea for Disney, really.
Disney needs something, but like,
yeah, I'll go say if
Disney,
they're gonna fuck
Disney
it up
bought
like
it, they would put themselves. A chick in it. They would make her gay and they would make it lame.
No, because Kathleen Kennedy's gonna retire. Oh wait, no, she said she's not gonna retire till one of her.
Till there's a chick in it.
And they make her gay.
And they make it more lame. Oh, I love South Park so much.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. What about Max? Like, what about HBO? They might be able to do it.
See, maybe like HBO
I can see
or
HBO
Amazon.
doing it. Well, I don't know about Paramount. Paramount might do it, but they're like more kid friendly.
Yeah, I don't think Paramount got that kind of money, honestly.
I don't know, man. Paramount's kind of a big name. I mean, I think more so in terms of like kid friendly stuff, though, like Nickelodeon and shit.
I'm thinking if it's gonna be anybody, it'd be Amazon or fucking HBO.
Yeah, Amazon makes sense. Fucking goddamn Amazon,
HBO,
bro.
Though maybe because Dana White be getting into boxing.
Yeah, I would say he could put Power Slap on there too.
Man, that would make Dana White a rich motherfucker.
He's alright. You know he's
a richer motherfucker.
You know Mark Zuckerberg put him on the board of directors for for Meta.
Really?
Yeah, Dana White's on the board of directors for fucking Meta now. I'm like, that's probably a good move, really. I mean,
it's weird.
Dana White's a smart dude, I guess.
Yeah.
That's illegal. That's all anyone's ever gonna remember.
That's
from that
illegal.
Dude, I like watching old videos of Dana White. He cracks me.
Do you remember what that was about?
Wasn't that fucking Tito Ortiz trying to fucking make a bet or something? Which one was that?
No, that was over fucking Kimbo Slice when he went to, I don't remember what that one promotion was, and he fought that Petrozelli guy that knocked him out real quick, and then like the next day the dude's like doing an interview and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, because that dude was a grappler. And he's like, yeah, he's like, they were telling me they give me a nice bonus check if I stood up with him. Like the people that were putting on the promoters of the fight.
Yeah.
So that's what they were like. It's like, that's illegal. Which, I mean, it is. That's why they're not a promotion anymore.
I mean, that makes sense.
It does.
That makes sense.
Do illegal shit. It doesn't work out.
Oh, dude, did you see that, did you see Dustin Poirier's last fight?
Against Hack Smile Away?
Yeah, dude, that's going to be a good-ass fight. I hope, at least. It
should be.
Yeah.
It was first a couple times.
Yeah, I would say I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's like, I don't feel like Dustin Poirier's had any, like, real super piss-poor performances.
Nah, man, he's been on top of shit.
Yeah. But he's going to retire. I wonder if Max Holloway is going to retire after this fight, too. And then the BMF belt would be fucking vacant, so they could bring somebody else in. But I don't even know who the fuck would fight for that now. Like, after that, like, there's nobody. I can't think of anybody better right now than fucking either Max Holloway or
Max and Dustin.
Because I mean, especially the way Max Holloway got that shit.
Justin
like,
Gaethje.
dude, what the fuck? Yeah, right. But like, it's gonna be a 3-way fight between you guys.
You guys all get in the octagon. The last one's the only one that doesn't have to retire.
Oh man.
Shit.
What do you think's gonna be? What do you think's gonna happen in lightweight? Like, where do you think that shit's
Who
going?
that's Ilya?
No, Ilya. He just vacated.
He vacated featherweight, and he went up to lightweight.
Oh yeah, he's going to lightweight. That's
where fucking Ice Slam's at.
Yeah. The Ice Slam. I like that. Ice Slam.
Dude, there's so much shit that can happen. I don't know. When the fuck is... I can't remember his name.
You mean Leon Edwards?
Yeah.
I mean Bilal. Dude. That's like the only thing that DC's done recently that I thought was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god. This shit's too fucking funny.
Yeah. That fight's coming up soon. Who fuck is Bilal fighting? It's crazy that I can't remember who the fuck he's fighting.
Jack Della Maddalena?
Yeah, Della Maddalena. I think that's the next pay-per-view.
So, I guess, from what I'm seeing is Islam's waiting, Islam is waiting for that fight to see if he wants to move up. But, honestly, I don't think I ever heard Islam say anything about not wanting to fight Bilal. I just heard Bilal talking about he don't want to fight Islam. And I think that's just because he went and trained with him and he knows he just beat the fuck up.
He knows he can't handle it.
Yeah, because he was like, I seen the one thing he was like talking about when he was training with him. And he's like, he's like Khabib came in and I was training with him and he's like, I was like fighting for my life and he's on top of me like he's getting ready to order some coffee and shit with people outside the cage. I was like, that's kind of fucking funny.
That is pretty funny.
But yeah, so I think he just doesn't want to fight Islam. So I don't know, but honestly, like I feel like these fights are all just like waiting to be announced. Because like, okay, so you could do Islam versus Topuria right now. That'd be a great fucking fight.
Oh, bro, people would be so pissed though. If
why?
If they gave Ilya an immediate title shot, people would be pissed. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good fight or
okay,
that
listen,
it doesn't make sense.
You have to understand.
People would be so mad. I'm just saying, dude. People would be pissed.
Who are Ilya's last two opponents, and what are the outcomes of both of those fights?
I'm not arguing with it.
He knocked out Max fucking Holloway and Alex fucking Volkanovski.
Yeah.
If anybody could just jump up and get a fight, that's cool, right? You could do Charles versus Islam.
Dude, I would love to see that fight too.
That'd be a great fight. Justin Gaethje versus Islam.
That's gonna be
That'd be a great fight.
Maybe. I don't know. It'd probably be a pretty good fight.
No, because Islam's getting pretty decent with the stand up, so he'd probably want to try to stand up with him. And Justin Gaethje, he hits like a fucking wrecking
that's
ball.
What I'm saying. Like, do you think? I don't know. I think if anyone would be crazy enough to do that, though, it'd be Islam.
Yeah,
because that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's pretty good, but I feel like, yeah.
So like any of those three fights,
they make me
fucking
nervous.
Awesome. But Islam want to go up. So if he goes up and vacates the belt, then who's gonna fight for that? Is it gonna be like Justin versus Charles?
No, if that happens, it'll probably be Patty.
Ilya versus Patty?
Yeah, either that
for
or
the belt?
Either that or Charles. Well, if it's Ilya for the belt, it'll probably be against Charles Oliveira.
Because Ilya's saying that the UFC told him that he is going to fight for the belt. So like,
it'd probably be more like probably a fucking Charles. If the belt gets vacated, it'd probably be Charles Oliveira.
I would want to see Patty versus fucking Ilya.
Yeah, if Justin Gaethje hadn't just lost, then
didn't Justin Gaethje just win?
Who? Wait, did he?
He ain't fought since Fiziev, and he fucking popped that
that's
dude.
That's right.
Charles been injured, so he's about due to come back.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
You got 5 people that are justifiably able to fight for the belt.
Yeah, a free for all, dude. Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Oh my god, that like. Dude, I don't even know which one I would want to like which mix of the any two of the 5 that I would want to see fight. Over any other one, you know?
I was listening to Ilya on Joe Rogan's podcast the other day, and he expressed interest in fighting like everybody. Obviously, he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to fight. But he said that he'd like a fight with Patty. That'd be a good fight too, I think. I don't know, man. I didn't think Patty was gonna be ready for Bobby Green, and we see how that came out.
Patty put it fucking to him.
And then he beat the shit out of Michael Chandler. That is exactly what I wanted to see in that fight.
Patty looked like Patty looked too good to be able to tell. Like, and the only thing you had to go off of fucking Ilya is he stood up toe to toe with fucking Volk and Max Holloway.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
dude, that's such an interesting fight. Like,
yeah.
Because you got one dude that's like too good to tell how good he really is, and you got the other guy that's like the only time he's been tested is against arguably the greatest motherfuckers to ever fucking do it.
Yeah.
Most definitely in that weight class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody in 45 better than... Who you talking about? Fucking Jose Aldo in that group? And I don't even think you can put another name in there.
Yeah, nothing that comes to mind.
Like, man.
Yeah, dude, that's exciting for fights.
It is.
So, after... Because I thought... this is what I asked you originally about Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall. I think that...
We got sidetracked.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think it's going to... I've thought it was going to happen the whole time. I know everybody's fucking all over Tom Aspinall's nuts and wants him to fight. I do think it's going to happen. And I think it'll end up being Jon Jones' last fight, either way it goes. But I am not super convinced that Tom Aspinall can beat Jon Jones.
What do you think? How do you see the fight?
Okay, so I don't think he's good enough to take Jon Jones out in the first round. Like I don't think anybody can do that. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. And Tom Aspinall's been out of round one time, and Jon Jones is gonna take him into 4 and 5 and maul him. He can beat the shit out of him. I don't think there's a whole lot of chance outside of Tom Aspinall getting lucky in that first round. Maybe round 2. But it's so hard to get lucky against Jon Jones.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, if you look at the people that
Dominic Reyes and fucking Alexander Gustafsson are like the only 2 people that have like arguably beat John Jones. And I don't even think Reyes beat him. Like, that's just what everybody else
I think
says.
that was a close fight. I think the Gustafsson fight was the only fight where, like...
I feel like he probably
could have
lost that
He
fight.
could have lost that on the scorecards easily. And
yeah.
I would not even a fucking bat a deny to that.
Yeah.
You know, the Dominic Reyes fight, I don't know. That was a close fight, but I still give that one to John Jones.
Yeah. I would say I didn't think
but
it
like,
was that close.
if you look at the people that Tom Aspinall fights, and I got one more big giant fucking question before I get into this whole thing. They're saying that if it falls through with John Jones, then fucking
He's gonna fight
Ciryl Gane for the belt, or undisputed belt. How in the fuck does Ciryl Gane keep getting placed up there? Hey, beat this guy up, and you call yourself the champ. When the fuck has he been good?
Hold on.
Who the fuck is he beating? What the fuck?
Alright, but who else is there?
Give me Tai Tuivasa over Ciryl Gane. Who the fuck?
Dude, I don't think Tai Tuivasa could beat Ciryl Gane. I mean, I think he could beat him.
Sucks dick. What the fuck? That dude, I don't know. Like,
dude,
every fucking fight he's been in, he fucking loses. Like, what the fuck, man?
That's true. But every fight he's been in recently has been against somebody that's actually good. And the more I watch Justin Tafa, Tai Tuivasa, all them, they just they'll come out. Yeah,
even Pavlovich sucks.
Fucking Derek Lewis ain't done shit.
Yeah, all the heavyweights now just...
dude, the heavyweights not... The only one good is fucking Tom Aspinall and John Jones.
Derek Lewis is ready to retire. He's just getting too old for it now. Like, the heavyweights are done now. It's just the only good one is Tom Aspinall. So, like, I do hope that fight really happens. I think it will. And then, like, so
he'll probably end up being, like, the next... he'll probably pass fucking Stipe's record. Tom Aspinall will probably end up getting because even if he loses to John Jones, he'll still probably be the next champ.
Yeah, because
John Jones will retire,
and then he'll be the one that gets to fucking fight for against Ciryl Gane.
And he'll just get to destroy anybody that he fucking.
And then he'll probably, his first fucking title defense will probably be against the number one contender, Ciryl Gane.
Yeah. And then fucking Justin Tafa's gonna fight Tai Tuivasa, and they're gonna knock each other out.
Same time.
Yeah.
Tai Tuivasa's gonna win that, but then he's gonna fall off the cage doing a shoey. Oh, fuck.
That's hilarious.
God damn. Shit better not play off like that.
Yeah.
You have to hold off on air in this episode.
I'm calling it now. That shit's gonna happen.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be your fault.
I think if Jones and Aspinall do fight, I think Jones will keep the distance in round one and start wrestling towards the end of it, and then fucking wrestle the shit out of him and just tire him out.
Yeah.
And then just make him look like a fucking fool.
Yeah.
In a later fight.
Yeah.
So
I heard.
Because I mean, even if you're in camp and you got a good gas tank and like you're ready to go, you haven't been there. John Jones has been there countless times.
Right.
He's been at the end of fucking. He's been through Alexander Gustafsson, Dominic Reyes, fucking even Thiago Santos fucking fought him hard for a couple rounds before John Jones' career ended his leg.
Both of his fucking. Oh, okay, we're back.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I gotta fucking make sure that don't happen again.
Yeah, because you're stupid is why it happened.
Yeah.
That's why that happened, guys. Sorry. He's
stupid. I'm not denying it.
What I was saying, though, I was in the middle of talking about what I think was going to happen with John Jones and Tommy Aspinall.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that got cut off all, but I think in fucking round 1 he'll just circle around on that outside, stay outside, fucking use that rustling when he fucking because Tom Aspinall gonna jump in.
Yeah,
that fucking
jump
speed.
in and try to fucking take him down.
As soon as he jumps in, he's either gonna get taken down or kicked in his fucking kneecap. And I mean,
yeah.
And then as that fight goes on, he's gonna get more tired than he's ever been in his whole fucking life.
I've never seen anybody else use that oblique kick either. So it's not like...
Which is really stupid because how many people have you heard talk about how damaging it is when John Jones does it?
Yeah. Rampage said he wouldn't fight John Jones again unless he had an agreement not to use that kick.
It's already fucking known that the Thiago Santos can't fight no more.
Yeah, right.
Because fucking that kick
blew out both his knees.
Use that shit.
But yeah, I was saying I've never seen anybody else do it ever. And fucking you can't prepare for something like that when nobody else does it.
Yeah. You think you can.
Well,
you know it's coming.
Yeah,
you're going to watch it come too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that speaks to the whole, he's never been there. He can be prepared, but you've never fought like that.
If he jumps in and John grabs a hold of him, he's going to be able to take him down.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to stop John Jones from taking you down.
If John Jones takes down DC, he takes down Tom Aspinall. Yeah. I mean, it's that's how it works. That's MMA math is 100%, but that is 100%.
John Jones math is 100%.
Yeah, man. I mean,
people can be as upset as they want about it, but you can't argue with the results.
Yeah, it's so.
But you don't have to like John Jones. He could be a piece of shit,
but you have to recognize
that piece of shit will whoop your ass.
Yeah, no matter who the fuck you are.
Yeah. Even if you're Tyson Fury.
Oh man, that would no shot.
Yeah. Fight.
Tyson Fury would have no fucking shot at all.
Dude, some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube lately are listening to Nate Diaz talk to people who are ask him if they could beat him in a street fight. Nate, you could just see the fucking are you fucking serious on his face when he's talking about it. I don't remember who the dude was, the last one I seen, but he was like, "You're a podcaster, brother." He's like, I could take you. Dude was
I've seen that
he
one.
was like, I could be. He's like, I think I could take you. And he's like, you won't. Oh, dude, that shit cracks me up. Nate Diaz is fucking hilarious.
Dude, yeah, he's definitely... He might be my favorite, honestly.
It's just because he's had more time to fucking grow on you. That sounded weird.
No, I've always liked Nate more than Nick, just because Nate's the younger brother, and I'm like, me and Eric I'm like, fucking go.
That's fair.
So yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
And then I don't really follow all the other organizations. So about the time they both started fighting is when it was like when we were both at Wendy's. Right after you got on my with me, I quit. Yeah, right. As soon as they both got into the UFC, Nate's like, all right, or Nick's like, I'm out.
Yeah, like, all right, I'm done. Oh, that's awesome. So you think Conor McGregor's gonna fight?
No.
Yeah, me neither. No. I keep hearing people talk about how he's gonna come back and fight, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen now.
I think after everything gets fucking final and he finally gets out of the UFC, because I think that's the hold up now, is the UFC is just because I do think Conor will fight
just for a different promotion.
I think he's gonna fight in bare knuckle. That seems
so
way
he's just
more
waiting out his contract.
Yeah, I think the whole president... did he get elected as president?
In Ireland? No, I don't think so. I think he might have.
He was really like running.
Yeah,
for sure.
he was talking about it.
But
I think he did run, but I don't know if he got elected or not.
Yeah, like I think all that shit's just a ploy, just to try to get out of the UFC contract, just so he can go fight in bare knuckle. Because I don't think he wants to do MMA anymore. I think he'd rather go do, because that's his bread and butter is boxing.
Yeah,
you know that's. Every fight that he had where he fucking dominated, it's because he was dominating that fucking stand up on the feet.
Yeah.
And, like, it makes sense. I'd rather see him in bare knuckle than
watch him in the UFC. That'd be cool to see him fight bare knuckle. We'll go see him fight Mike Perry.
I want to see him fight Jeremy Stephens.
That'd be a good fucking fight.
Just because of the fucking press conference way back. Who the fuck is that guy? I want to see that fucking fight, man.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Dude, I say
Jeremy Stephens got a one-fight deal with the UFC, and I think it's on this next pay-per-view. He's fighting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
How weird is that?
That is weird. Somebody did him a favor.
Yeah.
He called in a favor from somebody for that.
Baby's like, Dana, I got something for you.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. You're better at it than I am.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, fucking shit. I feel like that's a good spot. Let's cut this and go play some video games.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, deuces, y'all.
Deuces.